We're here at the San Diego Zoo in celebration of Earth. Oh, do you guys hear something right now? I think I think Percy might be waking up a little bit. Perhaps we should look behind. Oh, look, it's Percy, our prehensile-tailed porcupine puppet. Oh, this is amazing. We've celebrated Earth Day with a wonderful representation of wildlife from around the world. For instance, one of our ecosystems for Wildlife Explorers Basecamp is the rainforest, and we have our wonderful Isana prehensile-tailed porcupine animal ambassador who inspired this larger-than-life creation here. This is Percy, over 17 feet tall, prehensile-tailed porcupine puppet created by our Jim Henson's Creature Workshop. And this was just a wonderful experience for guests from all over the world. Whether you're a wildlife explorer from 1 to 100, they've come here, they learned about nature and how we're all interconnected. I mean, whether it be a bee pollinating your flowers in your own backyard, representing our Southwestern Conservation Hub, or elephants and giraffes traversing the savannas of Africa, it really represents how nature is all around us. Earth Day here at the San Diego Zoo, we had a plethora of experiences and adventures for our explorers. Of course, our larger-than-life Percy, our prehensile-tailed porcupine, but we had Dr. Zoolittle, we had themed characters as well, and I tried that delicious farm-to-table watermelon salad with pistachios, so it was just a wonderful day here. This was an amazing collaboration. I grew up with Jim Henson and their creations, so it really meant a lot to me to have this wonderful collaboration, and they were just as excited, all of us working together for a greater good to really inspire children from around the world. And this took over 1,200 hours of labor. You're looking at about 1,500 quills, so it's really a spectacular collaboration that we had to really share the wonders of wildlife. Percy here was inspired by Isana. Isana is our wildlife ambassador here at Wildlife Explorers Basecamp. She is one of my favorites, a prehensile-tailed porcupine. There's a variety of porcupines found around the world. My personal favorite is Isana. They're arboreal species, so this is a species you're going to be finding climbing about in the rainforest, and you can meet her and other amazing wildlife ambassadors at Wildlife Explorers Basecamp. The beauty of having Percy here and in celebration of Earth Day is really inspiration, to really remind the youth of the world that they are our future conservationists. They are the stewards of our planet. So coming here and having a eye-to-eye experience with Percy or Isana, our prehensile-tailed porcupine wildlife ambassador, to see wildlife up close and center, really seeing nature at eye level, it's really going to gain empathy and inspiration for them to be our future conservationists. I think the beauty of having Earth Day here at San Diego Zoo, a wonderful collaboration with Jim Henson's Creature Workshop, it really shows the connectivity of all of us working together for a greater good. As everyone knows, we're a non-profit organization. We have our two front doors here in sunny San Diego, the San Diego Zoo and the San Diego Zoo Safari Park, but we also have over 200 collaborations, 8 conservation hubs spanning 6 continents. So a child here enjoying Percy as an example, and also with a specialist, let's say in a conservation of in Australia, working towards conservation with platypus, we are all interconnected. So it really shows how united we all are for a world where all life can thrive.
Here she is, Percy, our prehensile-tailed porcupine. Percy, come on out and say hello to everyone. Oh my goodness.
Or do we want to leave them kind of pokey so he can have better climbing, and then we wear gloves? We decided they're really, really mushy to want to eat them. So if you're looking at this banana I'm feeding him and you're thinking, Jenny, that banana's going rotten.
Hand or an extra limb that allows her to grasp and move throughout the rainforest where she's found in some.
And he will eventually turn around, and some leafy greens, lots of leafy greens. All right, one more nut for her. And those of you who just came and walked up, the thing he grabs on with is that tail. But also, it is not the most stable vine that we've got here, and he's still learning the best way to walk among it. And his little tail was wiggling back and forth as he figured out the best way to balance, and then he allowed himself to fall because he knew.
You can go up there and dance with them if you want.